So, today, let's talk about something that's both super simple and honestly profoundly important: the quiet power of kindness. You know the drill, right? You grab your phone and boom, the world is just rushing past your eyes. It's this constant, endless stream of information, images, and messages, all screaming for a tiny piece of your attention. And somewhere in that flood of content, you'll see these well-meaning posts. They're full of hotline numbers, maybe some motivational quotes. But don't they sometimes feel a little distant? Kind of like a radio signal just broadcast out into the universe, hoping someone somewhere is tuned to the right frequency? And that really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What if the help that truly, truly makes a difference isn't found in some big public announcement, but in something much, much smaller, something quieter? Okay, so let's dive into this first idea, this very specific kind of kindness that just seems to be missing from our crazy, fast-paced digital lives. You know, this quote completely reframes what we think of when we hear the word intervention. It's not necessarily about a crisis line or some formal process. Now, let me be clear, those things are absolutely vital, of course. But what the source material is getting at here is that simple human kindness can be just as powerful. It's a way to step into someone's pain, even for a second, and offer a moment of relief. And this, right here, shows the difference so clearly. On one side, you've got what we can call loud support, the big public stuff. It's valuable, for sure, but it can feel impersonal. And on the other side, quiet support. These are the small, personal acts. It's really the difference between shouting advice from way across the street and just quietly whispering a word of encouragement to someone right beside you. And you really start to see why this quiet support is so important when you look at the other side of the coin. The person at the heart of our story, Jordan, started noticing how easily negativity just spreads online. You know, a sharp comment here, a dismissive reply there. It happens so fast, and each one just chips away at our sense of connection. Okay, so let's shift gears from the online world and see how this whole idea plays out in a super simple, real-life moment. All right, picture this, a busy coffee shop. You can smell the espresso, hear that low hum of conversations, and right in the middle of all that, there's one person who is clearly in pain, just trying so hard to hold it all together. And what's the reaction? Well, it's that classic bystander effect, but with a modern twist. People aren't trying to be cruel, they're just disconnected. It's so much easier to just retreat into that bright little screen in your hand than it is to engage with the messy, complicated emotions of a total stranger. And this is the pivotal moment, that hesitation. We've all been there, right? That split second of, should I say something? Shouldn't I? What if I just make it worse? But then a choice is made, a step is taken. And just listen to what was said. It's not some grand solution, it's not a therapy session, it's just two simple things: a genuine wish for things to get better and a reminder of connection. It's an acknowledgement of her pain. That's it. And in that moment, that was everything. So that one little moment in the coffee shop, it's the perfect example of a concept we're going to call the quiet lifeline. Now, what do we mean by that? It's not about some dramatic movie-style rescue. It's about something much more subtle. It's about interrupting a negative thought pattern, that downward spiral of loneliness or sadness, with a simple, unexpected moment of human connection. So what does a quiet lifeline actually look like in the real world? Well, it could be a gentle word to a stranger, just like in the coffee shop. Or maybe it's choosing to be patient in an online argument instead of just snapping back. It's really just about seeing that someone is struggling and letting them know that you see them. When you boil it all down, that's what this is about. It's not about having all the right answers or trying to fix someone's problems. It's about offering something way more fundamental, a connection that feels soft and real in a world that can often feel pretty hard and isolating. And here's something that's really crucial to understand. Offering these quiet lifelines, it doesn't just help the other person, it actually changes you. Jordan realized that before all this, the world kind of felt like it had sharp edges, and other people's problems just seemed so distant. But after making kindness a real, conscious practice, that view totally shifted. The world started to feel more hopeful, and it created this sense that you could actually genuinely help ease the burdens of the people around you. So how do we actually do this? How can we offer a lifeline? It's actually a pretty simple three-step process. First, just pay attention. Really look up from your phone and see the people around you. Second, speak simply. You don't need to write a perfect speech, you just need to be genuine. And third, offer grace. Choose empathy, especially in those moments when it would be so much easier to just be annoyed or dismissive. And that's really the heart of it all, isn't it? We have no idea what battles people are fighting internally. And that one small gesture of warmth from you, that one simple moment, might be the exact thing they need to get through their day. So, as you head back into your day, I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Who around you might need a quiet lifeline, and what small, simple act of kindness can you offer?